The day I discovered my husband was cheating on me is forever etched in my mind. I will never forget my bewilderment, shock, confusion, and my uncertainty about what to do next. I was totally devastated. As a freelance journalist and editor, I work from my home office. I accidentally stumbled onto Frank's infidelity while doing interviews for an article assignment for a women's magazine. To ensure the accuracy of my notes, I always tape my interviews using a recording device attached to my office phone. While transcribing the interview tapes, I was shocked to find that I'd unknowingly recorded a number of incriminating phone calls made by Frank from our bedroom extension. Interspersed between the interviews were revealing conversations he'd had with, or about the women with whom he was involved. That Frank might be cheating on me was the farthest thing from my mind, even though his behavior had been a little unusual the past few months. When infidelity did cross my mind, it was just a fleeting thought, one I dismissed as quickly as it occurred. It was so far-fetched that I didn't even give it serious consideration. Frank and I had an exceptionally good marriage. People who knew us, even strangers, often commented on what a perfect couple we were. I wrote relationship articles which appeared regularly in women's magazines and earned me frequent guest spots on Good Day New York and several nationally syndicated radio talk shows. Our marriage, my second and Frank's third, was the envy of all our friends. Still, I was at a loss to explain some of the odd little things Frank had recently said and done. Nothing major, just small insignificant things that were out of character for him and didn't seem to make any sense. I chalked it up to male menopause, Frank was nearing 50, or stress from the heavy overtime he'd been working. Little did I know that these seemingly inconsequential things would turn out to be telltale signs. From the conversations on the tapes, I discovered that Frank had not one, but 3 lovers. I was dumbfounded to hear him boasting to a friend about his weekend morning quickies with Alexis, his early departures from work for afternoon trysts with Michelle, Marlene's weekend stay at our apartment while I was away on a business trip, and more. Even more astounding was that all these things had taken place right under my very nose. In light of my discovery, I now saw Frank's behavior through different eyes, and I became keenly aware of how many telltale signs I'd missed. Discovering that Frank was cheating was truly devastating. Being a naturally trusting person, I was oblivious to most of the telltale signs, despite the fact that they were staring me in the face.